Don't project pan? Can't relate.
In my sleep at night, making my
Hey guys, it's Abby from Make Life Your Runway, and I'm here with my long-awaited video. Products I want to use up in 2019, and as you can see from the title, I stuck with the Finish 9 in 2019. I saw this from Samantha March, and I thought about it, and I'm like, I want that. So if you want to see the products I picked, then just keep watching. Here we go. Do you guys like this shirt? I got it for my birthday. I hauled it when I got it. Can't relate. Jeffree Star. I always have mixed feelings about that man. Him. Her. He doesn't identify with a gender. But anyways, I have such mixed feelings about Jeffree Star that I'm like, sometimes I think he's funny, sometimes he's controversial to me, but his can't relate kills me. It absolutely kills me, so I had to get this shirt. But anyways, I decided we're gonna focus on 9 products. If you watch my Use Up 2018, we did 23 products, which doesn't even make sense why we picked 23, but we did, and that was a lot. So I decided we would do 9, and also if my face looks like the coverage is different on each side, it's because it is. This is for my Wet n Wild try-on haul, so that video will be linked down below, so make sure you go check it out if you're curious about what I'm wearing and why it looks so different. Yeah, I just filmed it, and I'm just like, you might need to wash this off. Alright guys, so these are not going to be the only products I finished this year. I'm still going to do my seasonal or themed project pans throughout the year, but these are the products that I want to focus on and try to move out of my collection for the whole 2019. I'll still be pulling in other products for project pan, but these are going to be like the focus, if that makes sense. So let's get into it. How about let's do this. Let's go in the order of what I feel like I will realistically be able to finish and which ones I feel like are going to be a challenge. So, the ones, let's just start with this. This is the Dr. Brandt Pores No More Luminizer Primer. This came in BoxyCharm a while back, and it's about halfway through. There is a lot of air in here, so it's hard to tell, but it's about halfway. I do really like it, but I don't love it, and I don't like to keep showcasing products I don't like love as far as like what I pull in my weekly makeup baskets and what I'm always using in Get Ready With Me's. So I just want to like not waste it and give it the attention it needs, but not, you know, it's just okay. And it's a very expensive product, so I want to get use out of it, but I don't want it to hang in my collection forever. And that's kind of one reason I didn't pick so many products this time around, because what's in my collection right now as far as primers, foundations, blushes, I really love them, and so I'm not really in a hurry to get rid of them unless they're on the older side and then I want to get my final use out of them. But the ones that I love, there's no point in panning it only to go repurchase it, if that makes sense. So that's one that I don't love, but we're gonna get through it. Another one is from Laura Mercier. This is the Flawless Fusion Concealer. This particular one is in 1 Neutral. I got this in Influencer for review, I think last spring, and I do like it. It's just one of my older concealers, so I want to focus on using it and then getting it out of my collection. I like this color for me because it's very brightening, and it is a medium to full coverage concealer, which I really appreciate about it. But again, it's not one that I love, but I do like it a lot. So definitely want to get through this, and I can't tell how much is in here, but I feel like it's probably 2/3 full, so I think I can do it. Here is another one. This also came in that Influencer package. It is Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Foundation, and this one is in 1 Cream. This is only really my color this time of year in the winter, and you can see it's probably about 2/3 full as well. It is a full coverage matte foundation, so I personally have to mix it with something luminous to work on my skin, but outside of that, I really do enjoy this, and they are coming out with a luminous one, which kind of has my interest, but I need to like, calm down, Abby, calm down. But I do want to get through it. Again, it's somewhere between like 2/3 and halfway, so I think I can really get this done if I focus on it. And then I have one more foundation in here. This is the Maybelline Fit Me. This one is in Dewy and Smooth in the color 120 Classic Ivory. This one honestly probably has only been a third use. It's too dark for me right now. It's like a summer color, but I might be able to use it to maybe like contour with or something like that if I want to get creative with using it up. But this one is for normal to dry skin, and it's okay. Like, the smell is a little interesting, but it is pretty looking on the face, so I'm kind of torn about it. But it's one of my older foundations, so I want to use it up for the year. Another product that I think will be pretty easy for me to get through is the Wet n Wild Contouring Palette in Dulce de Leche. I really just want to focus on using up this setting powder, which obviously is mostly done. And I would like to hit pan over here, but I don't necessarily need to use it up to be considered done with it. I do have this under my eyes, and I do have this on my cheeks, and it was suggested to me in the comments that I use it in my brows, and I know I could use it as an eyeshadow, so I could definitely get a few uses out of it if I'm just creative. But I mostly just love this for the setting powder. I would love if they just would release that setting powder by itself. I would just keep repurchasing it. Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Product number 6 is Stila Heavenly Hue. You guys know I love this on my channel, and this one is in Kitten, and I'm not necessarily panning it because I don't like it, but because it is a cream product that's a year old, it's just time to use it up and not let anything build, bacteria or anything build in it. And I have flattened it, but I haven't hit pan on it. So I think if I use this consistently, I'll be able to use it up. It's a little dark for me right now, but maybe if I just like, I was gonna say contour, but it's very glowy. I don't know if I would be able to contour with such a glowy thing, but it's too dark on me right now because you can definitely see like a stripe of it when it's on my skin. But spring, summer, fall, I'll be able to do it. Alright, these next 3 are going to be a little bit of a stretch. So last year I was panning the Mia, that was the palette of the year, and I wasn't necessarily trying to pan it as far as like use it all up, but mostly in the sense like it's older, I want to get as much use as I can so that when I have to throw it away I don't feel so bad about it. So that's kind of where I'm coming from for these next 3. I don't think I'll have to like get rid of them at the end of the year because they're not that old, but they're definitely things that are neglected in my collection. So I want to see what I can do with it. But this guy is super old. This actually, I take it back. This should be thrown away at the end of the year if I haven't used it. But this is the Urban Decay Naked Flush, and this particular one is in Streak. Guys, this thing is probably like 4 or 5 years old, but as you can see, I've already hit pan in the bronzer, I've already hit pan on the highlight, and this blush I haven't gotten a ton of use out of, but I think if I remain consistent with this, and this is something that pretty much matches me all year round, I'll be able to use it up, but I really need to see what I can do with it this year. Here's what it looks like. Here's what they look like right there. Yeah, it helps that I have some pan on it, but definitely I think I'll be able to use the bronzer. Unsure. Unsure about the other ones. And then these are like, I feel like when things are put into a Z palette, it's like the kiss of death. Like, I'll never see you again, I hope you have a good life. So I need to really just like focus on this stuff. So this little Z palette from Sephora has a few different things in it. So these 2 at the top are Mary Kay. These, this one, okay, let me just start over. This is Chocolate Kiss from Mary Kay. This is Stone from Mary Kay. This is Morocco from Makeup Geek. This one, we're safe. This is Wake Up Call from ColourPop. This is Bitten by Makeup Geek. This is another ColourPop, no, this is Makeup Geek I'm Peachless. And then this is ABH Pink Champagne. So Makeup Geek, Makeup Geek, Makeup Geek, ColourPop, Mary Kay, Anastasia, Beverly Hills. So these I definitely just want to hit pan, if not use them up completely. Everything in this particular palette is kind of old, not like super old, but like 2+ years old. So I want to see what we can do with this. So this is just going to live on my vanity all year long. And then this palette right here is another Sephora Z palette. And these products aren't necessarily old, they're just so neglected. It's so sad. So, let's see. These two are from Sephora. This one is from Ofra from Ipsy a long time ago. You guys have told me before what it's called, but I forgot. A Sephora blush. This is an old, super old Wet n Wild blush. This is Shy blush from Mary Kay. And this is Taupe from Wet n Wild. So again, if I could just make nice dips in it or hit pan or something like that, I would absolutely love it. So yeah, it's like a little bit outside the box for me, right? Like, did you see it coming? Because I didn't. But here we are. So yeah, guys, those are the 9 products that I'm really going to focus on this year and hopefully get through them. They'll be used in my weekly makeup baskets that I post weekly. Okay. And then they'll be posted in seasonal project pans. I'll start a new one in February. And then they'll just be things that kind of live over here, and then I'll just focus on using them as much as possible. So we'll see. Last year I didn't do any like actual updates on this stuff because so many of the products you saw in project pans in my weekly makeup basket, but I'm curious. Would you like me to do maybe quarterly updates on all of this? If you would, I would love to do it. But if you don't really care, that's fine. I'm going to stick some stars on these so I remember what I picked for this, because like in 7 months, this will all just be a lost thought. I'm like, what was I painting again? I know you guys can relate. Anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Let me know what you are painting. I know a lot of people are doing 19 in 2019, but that's like, powder products are super hard to pan, like impossible. Okay, not impossible, but like a full-time job. And I just want it to be fun, a little bit outside the box, but realistic at the same time. So you get these. Alright guys, thank you all so much for watching. Please make sure you subscribe, turn on your notifications, join this happy family we have here. We just like being nice and friendly and helpful, and I just love that. I think it's so sweet. So come join. If you feel like you're not nice, that's okay. You can come, just come on in. Come on, we'll hug it out. Anyways guys, I'll see you in my next video. Bye!